I was a sugar daddy for 1 year, and I still provide sugar in my relationships. And one of the things that blows my mind here on YouTube is very few YouTubers are talking about sugar dating, like at all. So in today's video, I'm going to go over the pros and cons of modern dating versus sugar dating, because the things I'm going to reveal might actually blow your mind. And if you're sick and tired of dating apps and wasting your time and modern dating is frustrating, then you're going to want to watch this video and learn more about sugar dating, because, ooh, this is going to be a good one. Okay, if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Kane. I'm the Silver Bachelor. This channel is 100% dedicated to dating advice for older guys and the women that want to understand them. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button and the notification button, because I drop videos every week. Woo! But first, one thing I've learned over the years is that dating gets a lot easier when you're meeting people who actually appreciate what you bring to the table. Your experience, your confidence, your lifestyle, and your maturity all matter. So if you're interested in meeting confident, attractive women who appreciate the experience, the maturity, and the lifestyle that you bring to the table, then you'll want to check out today's sponsor, Sugar Daddy Meet. Sugar Daddy Meet is one of the largest and most established dating platforms designed specifically for generous men and women who are looking for discreet relationships, genuine connections, and clear expectations from the front. One of the things I really like about Sugar Daddy Meet is that it brings together people who are intentional about dating. Instead of spending hours swiping through profiles on the traditional dating apps, you can meet people who already know what they're looking for and are interested in meeting someone who shares their same values and goals. The site is easy to use and allows you to search for members based on filters that matter to you, including location, age range, interests, lifestyle, preferences, and more. So whether you're looking for companionship, dating, travel partners, or potential for a long-term relationship, you can find women on Sugar Daddy Meet who align with what you're looking for. Another thing that stands out is the size of the community. Sugar Daddy Meet has over 9 million members worldwide, and as I mentioned to you earlier, it has a 4-to-1 ratio of women to men. Can you imagine that? So there's a very good chance you'll be able to find a great woman who lives in your actual city. But let's be honest, traditional dating can be frustrating when you're constantly trying to figure out whether or not someone is genuinely interested or wasting your time. Sugar Daddy Meet was created to help people connect with greater transparency, confidence, and clarity from the beginning. If you're ready to expand your dating options and meet people who appreciate what you bring to the table, then click on the link in the description or in my pinned comment and register today for free and look at profiles on Sugar Daddy Meet. All right, let's get into this video. So I mentioned modern dating versus sugar dating, okay, and the pros and cons. So let's just get right into it. Modern dating, the pros, let's start with that. Potential for a traditional relationship, okay? Sugar dating is different that way, but yes, traditional relationship and the potential for that. Also, there's a massive pool of people that you can meet. I mean, it's like a catalog and a buffet in a sense, right? The catalog is endless. You just jump from dating app to dating app, and there's the volume and the pool of people is just insane how many people there are out there potentially to meet. And there's no financial expectations. Here's the thing. Of course, there's financial expectations. How many dates have you gone on where she didn't expect you to pay? Like all dates that she didn't expect you to pay. So the difference is that it's not upfront with modern dating and traditional dating. It's assumed and it's in the background, which kind of drives me crazy. But how dare you say, let's go 50-50 because you just want to be friends at first. Okay, so, but anyways, there's no specific financial expectations to say that, right? And traditional dating can lead to genuine long-term connections. Now the cons, all right? And I already mentioned one of them, and that is the not clear expectations. It's kind of, on the one hand, women want a provider for sure. Almost every single woman, at least a guy who is helping make their lifestyle easier and easier on the pocketbook because he's paying for dates. So at the end of the day, when you want to date, it's pay to play, okay? But cons, specific cons of modern dating is, especially on dating apps, the bots. Ooh, yeah, the bots are bad. And the bots are there to keep you hooked, keep you spending your money every month on that subscription that you have, because they know you're hooked. They know if they throw some messages your way, some likes your way, you're getting some gratification, even though it's fake. Talking about fake profiles, scammers,
The filters. Oh, women use some serious filters on most of their photos. And also the lies. 50%, this has been my experience, 50% of women that have children are not sharing that on their profiles, okay? I can't speak for the men and what the men are doing. I can only speak for the women, but it's real bad. I mean, men are spending hundreds, if not thousands of hours and even sometimes years not getting anywhere with these dating apps because at the end of the day, women are only going for 20% of the men that are on dating apps. And dating apps, it's 70% dudes. Okay, so yeah, it's pretty bad. And the expectations, as I mentioned, are unclear. Also, age discrimination. This is a real thing. Women on traditional dating apps are not looking for older guys typically. They're typically looking for men around their age. So you are going to get serious age discrimination on dating apps and traditional dating in general. All right. And at the end of the day, if only more women didn't realize that, wait, if they're going for only 20% of the men, who are the 20% of the men going for? Well, the 20% of the men are going for the top 20% of the women. Okay, so, but anyways, it is what it is. And there's definitely some cons. There's way more cons to being on dating apps and traditional dating than sugar dating, which I'm going to get into right now. Okay, sugar dating, start with the pros. The pros is both people are clear about what they want very quick. You just a few messages back and forth and it's like, what are you looking for? All right, it's that quick. And I was a sugar daddy for 1 year. I mentioned that. I know all about that. And in general, right, women are looking for providers. And so this conversation happens before even meeting, you get alignment on what you're both looking for. So that's fantastic. Less confusion and mixed signals saves you way more time compared to the endless swiping that I know you're doing on dating apps, okay? And many of the women are actually seeking, I would say all the women that are sugar babies are looking for older men and successful men, okay? So that's all works to your favor. And on websites like Sugar Daddy Meet, it's the opposite of dating apps. Dating apps, as I mentioned, 70% men. So basically it's 4-to-1 ratio of men to women. On the websites like Sugar Daddy Meet, it's 4-to-1 ratio women to men. So it flips the script and now you have an advantage, all right? You can meet, of course, all types of ethnicities, women on their backgrounds. There's plenty of opportunities if you're patient. And older men are viewed as more attractive to the women that are on these sugar daddy sites, okay? And here's one of the best parts, and this was my experience, is that women will message you first and they will message you back. And I'm talking hot women, okay? Young women, very attractive women, they're messaging you first because there's something in it for them, right? They get their lifestyle elevated. And when you message them as the first time, most likely you're going to get a message back. I mean, when's the last time you got messages from women, either them messaging you first or even messaging you back on dating apps? Yeah, not very often. Well, on sugar daddy sites, it's like daily, okay? And these are real women. There's very few bots, very few fake profiles, because these women are looking for an older guy to help them elevate their lifestyle, all right? And last point is the age discrimination. There's basically no age discrimination on sugar daddy sites, all right? Now the cons, okay? Sugar dating is not for everyone, right? Not everyone is comfortable with that dynamic. I don't know about you, but I'd rather, talk about things early on and not waste my time, because the more successful you become, the more time is money. And as I mentioned, dating apps and traditional dating can be a huge waste of time, and I'm not down for that. Some women, in terms of the cons, focus too much on the lifestyle upgrades and what they're looking for, and they've got this imagination that they're going to be on yachts, they're going to be traveling every month to Paris, that kind of stuff. So that could be a con. It really does require a lot of honesty and clear upfront communication. And not every connection, of course, turns into a serious relationship, but that's no different than modern dating, right? No connect. Just because you go on a date doesn't mean it's going to go anywhere. But I had to put that as a con. In terms of expectations, and I mentioned that, yeah, there's some people with unrealistic expectations. Compatibility, of course, still matters. And there are still some people that don't put everything in their profile, like whether they have children or not. That's just the way it is. It's the same on dating apps. But those are the pros and cons of modern dating versus sugar dating. And in terms of which is better, well, it kind of just depends on what you're looking for. And as I mentioned, the more successful you're going to become, the more you're going to value your time, all right? And so I suggest you choose modern dating if you want a completely traditional relationship, though it's kind of unclear what those expectations are. You're patient and you're willing to play the long game and waste your time, okay? Just calling a spade a spade. And you should choose modern dating if you enjoy meeting people from dating apps, okay? You should choose sugar dating if you're successful. You're an older guy. Now, when I say successful, there's no set number, but I would say you're getting close to 6 figures or you make more than 6 figures, because you know why? If you earn more than 6 figures, you're in the top 20% of men. That's a fact in North America. If you earn over 200,000, you're in the top 5%. You earn over 400,000, you're in the top 1%. So yeah, time is money, especially when you become more successful. So let's just put the line at 100,000. If you're making over $100,000, you should be seriously considering sugar dating instead of modern dating, because you are not going to waste your time that way. Also, you should choose sugar dating if you're tired of the dating apps, you value transparency, you value your privacy, and you value the clear expectations, all right? And last but not least, you value not having drama, because you talk about these things and these expectations up front. There's nothing hidden. There's no weird expectations. And again, the more successful you become, you want more peace. You want things to just be taken care of. You want to maximize your time and maximize the money you're earning and all these things. So hope you liked this video, and don't forget to click on the link in the description or the pinned comment to join for free and check out sugardaddyandme.com. We'll see you next time.